Hi folks, and welcome to another video. Oh fuck that. Welcome to another video folks. You know, every time you go for a shit, or every time you turn the fucking video camera on or do anything else, it fucking rings. I ain't fucking answering it. I know who it is. It's my fucking ex-wife. I ain't answering it. Anyway, I've had a bit of a brain fart, folks. I started on this last night. This is my ITT tuner amp I purchased at the car boot sale last Sunday, and what the issue is with it is basically the main amp's working, that's all okay. It looks a bit scruffy, but it is working. But the problem is in this little power supply here, which is the power supply for this board and the preamp and this and whatever's under here. This little plug here supplies all this. This is supplied by this power supply down here, by the main power supply. Now what the problem was, if I can zoom in at some point, let me see what we can do here. Basically what the problem was there was a Zener diode. Oh, hang on a minute, I'm going to have to fucking adjust the camera angle now. There was a Zener diode here, if I get something to point with. There was a Zener diode here which is short. So anyway, I replaced it, and when I replaced it, I got the AM section of the radio on, but it was low volume. I mean, you had to have it turned full up for normal listening, which isn't right. And there was no FM except in this. There was no tuner. You couldn't tune anything in, and the preset buttons on the front still didn't light up. So anyway, I spent hours and all, you know. I spent about 2 hours on it last night and then went and fucking deleted the footage. Dopey bastard. Anyway, so I got back onto it today, and what the problem is when this Zener's in, it's pulling the voltage down. The voltage is being pulled down from 31 volts, or from 41 volts to about 6 or 7 volts. And when I take the diode out, I get 30 volts here. I get 40 volts on this resistor, and I should only be getting 31, but I'm getting 40. I've tested all the transistors and all the resistors. This resistor here was fried, so I replaced it. And if I turn it on now, make sure the volume's down. If I turn it on, the radio, the preset stations light up. They work. On the wheels. That's all working. The AM's a bit dodgy, I'm not sure why.
top, and he's going to start the favourite, isn't he? He has to start the favourite.
Every now and again the AM starts spontaneously crackling. I've only just noticed that. Usually if I go from FM to AM, there's FM. Yeah, on camera it doesn't want to do it. But there's plenty of... If we go to audio, plenty there, that's phono. Plenty there. And both channels are working. See if we can find somebody that's talking. Put it on manual.
You have nothing to worry about. We did not kill that hog. Very simple. Why did Noel Fell put an insurance claim through immediately? Yes, Mom.
Prince and the ambulance matched Noel Fell and Heather Palmer. And...
when he becomes ruthless with his returns, which he'll...
But what I don't understand, if I measure it, turn the meter on, and I measure it, just ground the meter. I have got some clips, but can I find them? Can I fuck? Are we on voltage? Yeah. Now if I measure the input from the resistor, there's 41 volts. They should actually, I think I've got a feeling this fucking transistor might be a bit fucked. Because that you should only be getting, I should only be getting I should only be 30, I should only be, when on this side of the resistor, I should only be getting 13 to 31 volts on this side. And if I check this transistor, let's see if I can fucking get on the fucking thing. Yeah, 40 volts on that transistor. And there's 40 volts here, where that Zener was. If I go into the circuit, and I go to this resistor, .40 volts. And there shouldn't be. There should be 31 volts. And I've just had a word with our friend Steve, and Steve's told me to change this transistor, this BC 546, I think it is, 546B, I think it is. But what I might do, I might change all the transistors. But as you can hear, it's...
We had it. I mean, that those two just stayed on that center court at some moments were just absolutely
That's the manual FM tuner. And that's
listening to the show.
That's the automatic tuner. That's the preset tuner.
Thank you very much indeed for that. Sorry, what?
Performing with Classic FM's orchestra on tour, the Philharmonia can...
Classic FM.
Oh, to switch it up.
That shouldn't be down there, it should be up here.
Gilbert Times, and every Wednesday.
Q. This weekend we've an unbeatable 20% off.
It's online or in cinema, and you'll get.
It's
Designed to work perfectly on a
Classic FM music breakfast from 6.
Oh, that's why it's on.
This Monday and Tuesday. That's right. To one day from electronic.
Oh, I thought it was down here. It's not. It was an automatic. It was a preset station. See what I mean? Brain fart again.
And more. So now you can get 2 deals on all the stuff you're into. Don't miss.
Anyway, we've got go back to AM. I wanted to show that fault up. There.
A bit of motion against Batista are good, but I give Djokovic the edge. I think Roger might be bruised after today's match. But yeah. But we came through. If we've learned one more thing today, never write off what.
So I mean, that's what it's doing. I've only just noticed it's doing that. So something's not happy.
The first set was massive. Between those few points to hold
That could be grounding though,
so much.
because I took that big bar out and that big cross member and stuff out. So it's not as probably not as well grounded as it should be.
Mind you, in the first semi-final match of Roberto Batista are good in 4 sets. In the
But
second semi-final, it also went to 4, but it fell.
turn it off. But we're getting everything now. It's just that, you know, shut up, Scraps. We're getting everything now. It's just that we're getting 40 volts where we should be getting fucking, where we should be getting 30, 31. So we're like getting over voltage into it. What I want to look at, to be honest, I want to look at the voltage when I can untangle my fucking leads. I can't believe it. Oh, fuck off. Fucking stop ringing, you fat bastard. So let's see what we've got on this pin, which is, let's just turn the plug off a minute, you know me folks, for safety. Do you know, I can't even fucking see that. The writing on the board, on this board, is so small, I can't fucking see it. Right, so that's the collector there. So let's see what we've got on the collector. See what we've got on the collector.
you though, the attack occurred in the carriage.
Put it on fucking FM and turn the volume down. £41 by the look of that on the collector. Let me find a piece of fucking heat shrink, because I'm working right next to fucking pins there and I don't want to fucking... I don't want to fucking blow anything up. Yeah, that should do it. Make sure I can get into there and not touching it, yeah. So we got, so let's measure the collector. Fuck me, trying to get your fucking fingers in here. There we are. 41 volts. Let's see what's on the base. Shouldn't be fuck all on the base, should they? Well, we know what's on the emitter. £39. Let me just check this one again. And make sure. Yeah. £41. I wanted to make sure it wasn't .41. Now this next one, pull that out of the sheath a bit over. £39. Was it? Was it? It's that fucking transistor. I hate to say it again, Mr. Pendlebury, you were right. But that transistor tests good. When I test in the transistor checker, it tests good. It's obviously breaking down under load, so that's what the problem is. It's the transistor. Because there's 40 volts on all that transistor and there shouldn't be. So now we've found the issue. Replace the transistor, should replace that diode, should cure the fault. Simple. I spent all fucking night. I was up from fucking about 10 o'clock last night till about 4 this morning, and then I fucking had a brain fart and deleted all my bastard footage. For fuck's sake. I had a lot of good stuff as well. You know, there was a few farts on there as well. Good uns and all, they were proper fucking Donald Trumpers. Yeah, real good uns. Really disappointed. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna leave it there for now. I've got to order a fucking bit. I've got to order a fucking BC. A BC fucking 546. 546A. A I think it is. That's what I've got to order anyway. So I don't think I've got one. I'll have a look through my stash and see if I've got one. You know, that could even be causing the problem with the AM radio. I wouldn't mind betting me bottom dollar, if I had a bottom dollar, that is. You know, that's causing that as well. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna leave it here for now because I'm gonna get me tea, and I shall catch you later. Because before I go, I have been chatting with Steve on this afternoon. I'm still chatting with him now. I've just changed the channel over so on the monitor so I can see what's going on here. But I'm gonna get me tea and get back to chatting with Steve, and I had a nice chat with Graham last night as well. Graham as in Radio Cruncher. We had a bit of a chat and a laugh. Anyway, I shall catch you all later, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and more to come later. Bye for now.